Alright, what I'm going to do in this video is go through how to download the Ambrose streaming video MARC records and upload the portfolio titles to Alma using the new user interface. And you can get to the MARC records by going to the Ambrose digital streaming video website and clicking on the downloads link. And you'll see a list of all of the sets that we purchased. And if you want to download a set, for example, the First Amendment in the 21st Century, you would just click on this link here. And you would save it to a place on your computer. So I saved all of the MARC files to a folder called Text Services MARC-Ambrose. And here is the First Amendment in the 21st Century file here. So what we're going to do is click on that and open up MARC Editor. And what you want to do is select the MARC 21 to MARC 21 XML. And then for the output file, because your input file is MRC record, and the output file, we're going to click the folder icon here. And I'm going to change the name of this file from FAA to First Amendment Century. And you want to make sure that you're saving it as a XML file. After you click Save, we're going to click on Translate to UTF-8 and then click the Execute button. And what that'll do is that will save the it'll convert the MRC file to a XML file and put it in our folder on our computer right here. Now I see that I did a typo, so I'm going to correct that. We're going to open up Alma, and I'm going to change to the new UI. And what we want to do is go to Resources, and we want to do Import. And I already set up an import profile for Ambrose Video, so what we do is click the Actions button, or the ellipsis, which was formerly called the Actions button, and then we'll select Run Import, and select File, and we'll locate that file that we just downloaded here. Click Open. Now scroll up, and what you want to do is click on the Add button. And this is the XML file that's waiting to import, and this shows you how big the file is, and there is a file size limit. We're going to click on Submit to submit the job, and that takes us to the Monitor and View Imports page. It says the import job was submitted successfully, but that doesn't mean that it's completed running the job successfully. So you see the current status here is pending. I'm going to pause the video for a few minutes and wait for the job to finish. And while we're waiting, this is a list of the MARC records that are supposed to be in that file. So we're supposed to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 files. These are the titles that are in this set called First Amendment in the 21st Century. And that's what we're expecting to import into or export into Alma. And so we're back in Alma, and we see that the job was completed successfully, and we can take a look at the report, and hopefully, and yes it did, we processed 8 records just like we expected. If you click on Bibliographic Records Imported, you can go to the Actions button and select Preview Records for total network zone records imported. So it exported these to the network zone, and it should have created a link to the institution zone as well. And so you see that it did. So this is showing us the network zone tab and all of the 8 records that we were expecting. And you can toggle and view this in the institution zone by clicking on the institution zone icon, which is the house. At this point, what we're going to do is we want to get this record here, Boy Scouts of America vs. Dale, into Alma. And we're going to click on Resources and Add Local Portfolio. And you want to choose Use Existing Title. And at this point, we're just going to search for the title using All Titles keyword. And when I copied and pasted this, I accidentally copied the word image, so I'm going to edit that. And there used to be a button that you clicked, but now you just click anywhere in the record to select it. And then you're going to click part of an electronic collection. And we have to enter the collection name where it says electronic collection. And that's a required field. The collection name is Ambrose Video. And again, just anywhere in the record there is where you would click. The service right now says full text, and there is no other option, so I will probably need to edit this so it says something other than full text, because this is a streaming video. We want to select proxy no right now, because I'm not sure what the proxy is, so that's something else that needs to be edited. Availability status active, and from the electronic material type drop down, you want to select streaming video. Which I thought was in there. There it is, streaming video, and then click the go button. And we want to click edit portfolio because we still need to add the linking information. So click linking information. When we know our proxy, we're going to edit this from what we're doing now, which is the static URL. But I'm going to copy the static URL from here. And where I got the static URL from was from our account in the Ambrose streaming video webpage. They provided the URLs. At this point, we can test our access. And you see here it says full text available. We'll need to change that wording. Click on Ambrose Video, and that should open up the page and play the video. Alright, and it does, so I'm going to go exit out of that and go back here and click the Save button. And you'll get a message that says data has been successfully updated. So that's how you import the streaming video MARC record from Ambrose to Alma.